So its formula is tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. So we write tan 45 minus tan 30 upon 1 plus tan 45 tan 30. Now we substitute different values. I will tell you value of tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. Value of tan 45 which is equal to 1. And similarly value of tan 60 degree which is equal to under root 33. So please remember it. We get 1 minus 1 upon under root 3 upon 1 plus 1 upon under root 3. Now when we solve, we get under root 3 minus 1 upon under root 3 plus 1. We have to rationalize it. So when we rationalize, we get under root 3 minus 1 whole square upon under root 3 whole square minus 1 whole square. That means we have to multiply by under root 3 minus 1 and under root 3 minus 1 in order to rationalize it. So it becomes 3 plus 1 minus 2 under root 3 upon 3 minus 1, which is equal to 4 minus 2 under root 3 upon 2. And our answer becomes 2 minus under root 3. Okay. So from this question you have to learn the formula for the tan theta. Now the next question of our exercise is question number 6. So be attentive, this is a tough one. We have cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y, then minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y, and we have to prove it is equal to sin of x plus y. Now here I am introducing you two new formulas. Remember this is helpful in this question. First formula is 2 cos A cos B. Another formula 2 sin A sin B, which is equal to, when we have cos A cos B, then we write cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. Okay. Now when we have 2 sin A sin B, we have a formula cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. If you not able to memorize this, you can change in this way also. Minus 2 sin A sin B, which is equal to cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B. So these formulas are of same type, but you have to put over here minus sign. Now this is our question. Now came to our question. Now cos A cos B, sin A sin B, but 2 is not over here. So we multiply and divide by 2. 1 by 2 and 2. So 2 and 2 get cancelled. So it becomes cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y. Okay. Similarly, 1 by 2 into 2 sine pi by 4 minus x sine pi by 4 minus y. Clear? Now we proceed further. Now we can compare it. First one, cos A cos B, cos A cos B, and we have to add them, we have to subtract them, and we have to put a plus sign. Clear? Let A is equal to pi by 4 minus x. B is equal to pi by 4 minus y. So firstly we find A plus B, then we find A minus B. So A plus B. Please be patient, otherwise your answer will be wrong in these types of questions. Okay. So from here we get, when we add these two, we get what? Pi by 2 minus x plus y. Understood? Now A minus B. Pi by 4 minus x minus pi by 4 plus y. Let us get cancelled and we get y minus x. Done. Now we substitute the values. At this position, we have cos A plus B, cos A minus B. So we get cos A plus B, that is pi by 2 minus x plus y plus cos y minus x. This is half. Cos A plus B, that means pi by 2 minus x plus y minus cos y minus x. Understood? Now half we take common from both the sides. So we take half common. Now cos 90 minus theta, that is sine x plus y. Clear? It has become cos y minus x. Similarly, cos 90 minus theta, that is sine x plus y. And here minus cos y minus x. No problem. Both of them get cancelled. So it becomes half 2 sine x plus y. 2 and 2 get cancelled and we left with sine x plus y. Our answer. So the main thing is that this formula, this 3 formulas, you have to remember these 3 formulas. Very important. Note it down separately and learn all the formulas one by one. Now question number 7th of this exercise. Come over here. Question number 7. We have the question tan pi by 4 plus x over tan pi by 4 minus x. We have to prove its value equal to 1 plus tan x over 1 minus tan x whole square. Now, whenever there is a tan, we use the formula of tan. Clear? So, what are the formulas we have to use? Firstly, I am going to tell you the formula. The first formula, tan a plus b, which is tan a plus tan b over 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay. Similarly, another formula, tan a minus b. The formula is tan a minus tan b upon 1 plus tan a tan b. Now in the particular question, if we have to divide, it all become inverse. So in place of a we put pi by 4 and in place of b we put x. Now what is the value of pi by 4? It is 45 degree and tan 45 is 1. So we can simply write in this way, tan 45 plus tan x, understood, over 1 minus tan 45 into tan x. When we substitute these values, now value of tan 45 is what? 1. 45 where it comes? Pi by 4. It means 45 degree. Clear? Now 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x. This is the answer of this. Clear? Similarly, for this we have the answer, tan 45 minus tan x upon 1 plus tan 45 tan x, which is equal to 1 minus tan x upon 1 plus tan x. Now, according to question, we have to divide both of them. So, we can see over here, they are inverse of each other. So, it becomes like this, 1 plus tan x into 1 plus tan x. This goes up. Similarly, 1 minus tan x into 1 minus tan x. So it becomes 1 plus tan x whole square upon 1 minus tan x whole square. We get the required answer. Clear? Now next question. Hmm. 6:30. Now next question we have question number 8. Question number 8 we have cos of pi plus, wait, pi plus x into cos of minus x. In order to solve these questions, you have a very good command on the quadrants. In the videos regarding that video, you can request me on my WhatsApp number. Sin pi minus x cos pi by 2 plus x. We have to prove its value equal to cot square x. Now, I also try to explain over here. pi plus x. That means pi is this plus x. That means it goes here. Okay, pi plus x. We have the cos pi plus x. It goes to third quadrant. Here. So cos theta is negative in third quadrant. So its value becomes minus cos x. Okay. Now, cos of minus x. This is x. So minus x goes to this quadrant. That is fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, the value of cos theta is positive. So it becomes plus cos x. Clear? Now, sin pi minus x. It goes to this quadrant, 180 minus theta. So it is positive in the second quadrant. Sin theta is positive. So it becomes a sin x. Understand? Now cos pi by 2 plus x. That means 90 plus theta here. But here it goes to second quadrant. But in second quadrant cos theta is negative. And this is pi by 2, so we convert it. So it becomes minus sin x. Okay? Now we substitute different values. So cos pi by x, we have minus cos x into cos x upon sin x into minus sin x. So which is equal to minus minus get cancelled. Cos square x upon sin square x, which is equal to cot square x. Proof. Now next question. Question number 9. Cos three pi upon 2 plus x. Cos 2 pi plus x. Cot 3 pi upon 2 minus x plus cot 2 pi plus x. It is equal to 1. This is the question. We have to solve the value of all these is equal to 1. Now, we again solve one by one. What is 3 pi by 2? When we solve, it becomes 180 by pi. Pi get cancelled. It is 90 and this is 270. That means the third quadrant. Now, whenever there is pi by 2, when there is 3 pi by 2, there is interconversion. That means sine become cos, cos become sine. Okay, there is interconversion. Now cos 3 pi by 2 plus x. So cos theta becomes sin theta. And it is in third quadrant, so it becomes negative. So value of cos 3 pi by 2 plus x, it becomes minus sin x. Clear? Similarly, cos 2 pi plus x. What is 2 pi? 2 pi is 360 degree. 2 into 180. So, it comes again back to first quadrant. 360 plus x. 360 plus theta. More than 360. So here all these are positive. So it becomes cos x only. Now here cot 3 pi by 2 minus x. That means 270 minus theta. That means here cot and tan are positive. So tan, it becomes tan x. Simply tan x. Now cot 2 pi plus x. It goes to this, and it is 360. So there is no conversion. It becomes cot x. Okay. Now we substitute all different values in our equation. We have to multiply these two. We have to sum up these two. So it becomes minus sin x cos x tan x plus cot x. Okay. So we get minus sin x cos x. Now sin x upon cos x plus cos x upon sin x, which is equal to sin square x plus cos square x upon sin x cos x, and we have to multiply with minus sin x cos x. It is get cancelled and it is 1. So what is the value we get? 1. I think there is some mistake. Cos 3 pi by 2 plus x. Sorry, it comes over here in this quadrant. So we get plus sin x. 270 plus theta in the fourth quadrant. So what is the answer over here? Plus 1. So this is all plus. Okay. Now in the next lecture I will explain you some more questions. So this is a long enough exercise and lot of formulas are there. So until then, of the exercise 3.3. Name of the chapter is Trigonometry. Question number 10. Whenever in the trigonometry you observe any question, you firstly try to find out the formula which we can put over here. Now if we group these two, this and this, you can see that here we have cos A, sin B, here we have cos A, cos B. Now we have two formulas. First formula, cos A, cos B. Then its answer is cos A minus B plus cos A plus B. Now if we have formula 2 sin A sin B, then it is cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. That if we watch it carefully, if we subtract these two, we get in the form of sin A sin B. If we add these two, we get in the form of cos A cos B. Now here we have these things. Now we can assume value of A is equal to n plus 1 and value of B is equal to n plus 2. Clear? Now we can also find firstly the value of A plus B. So which is equal to n plus 1 plus n plus 2, which is equal to 2n plus 3. Okay? Now if we find the value of A minus B, it is n plus 1 minus n minus 2. So it becomes minus 1 only. Clear? Now we substitute the different values. Now see the question. We write 1 by 2 over here and multiply by 2. Sin n plus 1 into x sin n plus 2 into x. To convert into the formula, plus half 2 cos n plus 1 into x into cos n plus 2 into x. Clear? Now, in case of sin A, sin B, it becomes half cos of A minus B. That means n plus 1 minus n minus 2. Okay? Then minus. We have to add now n plus 1 plus n plus 2. A and B. Clear? Now in case of cos, we write the same things but with the plus sign. Cos of n plus 1 minus n minus 2 plus cos of n plus 1 plus n plus 2. There is x also, we substitute the value of x also in each case. Clear? So here we get c and n get cancelled. Here also it is get cancelled. So we get 1 upon 2 cos minus x. 1 into x. Here we get cos n plus 3 into x. Here we get half cos minus x. Here we get cos 2n plus 3 x. Now when we open these brackets, we take half as common overall. Now cos minus x. This n minus 3 and this get cancelled. It is 2n. Because this is in minus and this is in plus. So this plus half of cos minus x. Now we know that value of cos minus x is equal to cos x. So we have half of cos x plus half of cos x. So which is equal to simply cos x. And you can see easily we have to prove cos x. We get the same answer. So watch carefully again this question and you can now understand easily how I have done this. Now next question. Question number 11. Cos of 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos of 3 pi by 4 minus x. We have to prove this is equal to minus under root 2 sin x. Now there's one more formula I'm going to introduce you. Clear? And on the basis of that formula, you can easily solve that. So formula used over here formula is cos A minus cos B. Now it is equal to, now this is, you can see minus of cos two values. So you simply write minus 2 sine. Sine A, sine B you have learned when you have to subtract the cos values. But here it is only A and B. So you write in this way, A plus B by 2 into sine of A minus B by 2. This formula we used. Okay? Now I think the question becomes simple for you. We have to simply put the different values in this particular formula. Now, value of A is 3 pi by 4 plus x. Value of B is 3 pi by 4 minus x. So I here find A plus B, which is equal to 3 pi by 4 plus x plus 3 pi by 4 minus x. X get cancelled. It becomes 6 pi by 4. Or you can say that 3 pi by 2. A plus B becomes 3 pi by 2. So, the first one we have to write minus 2 sine. Now here we find only A plus B. Then A plus B by 2. So that means what we get? 3 pi by 2 into 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2. Okay? Clear? Now we have to find A minus B by 2. If we find A minus B, then which is equal to 3 pi by 4 plus x minus 3 pi by 4 minus minus plus x. It is get cancelled. We get 2x. So it becomes sine 2x upon 1 by 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled. So we get 2 sine 3 pi by 4 into sine x along with the minus sign. Now what is the value of 3 pi by 4? I tell you earlier 3 pi by 4 is equal to pi by 180. Sorry, 180 by pi. It is get cancelled. 45 degree. Okay? 55 is 15, 3 is 12, 13, 135 degree. So its value becomes minus 2 sine 135 degree into sine x. Now 135 degree is what? 180 minus, how much number you have minus? 180 minus 135, which is equal to 5, and this is 4. So it becomes minus 2 sine 180 degree minus 45 degree. That is sine x. Now 180 minus 45 degree, that means in the quadrant it lies over here. In the second quadrant sine theta is positive. So we get minus 2 sine simply 45 degree into sine x. Now value of sine 45 degree is minus 2 1 upon under root 2 into sine x. Now 2 can be changed like under root 2 into under root 2 upon under root 2 sine x. So it has got converted into minus under root 2 sine x. This is your proper answer. Done? Now next question. Question number 12. Now question number 12 we have sine square 6x. For this exercise you have to remember each and every formula by your heart. Otherwise you will get confused. Which is equal to sine 2x sine 10x. We have to prove this. Now this is the formula of sine square A and sine square B. Okay. So now here there are two formulas. Firstly, I am just giving you a listing. Formula. Sine A plus sine B. Another formula. Sine A minus sine B. These formulas are used. When sine A plus sine B, we write 2 sine. This is of plus. So A plus B by 2. And with the cos, A minus B by 2. So in case of sine theta, we both have sine and cos. Clear? Now sine A minus B, we have 2 sine. Now here we have minus subtraction. So along with sine, we write A minus B by 2. And along with cos, we write A plus B by 2. Understand? Now if we compare some more formula, if you are getting confused, we have formula cos A plus cos B, for example. Okay? Then we have 2 cos A plus B by 2 and again cos A minus B by 2. Here you can see both are the cos. Understand? And if we have formula cos A minus cos B, this formula becomes 2 sine. Firstly write A minus B by 2, then sine A plus B by 2 along with the minus sign. Okay? So now these are the 4 formulas we have. Now here we have the question of this. Sine square 6x minus sine square 4x. We have to find this question. Now we can write it in this way. A square minus B square, which is equal to A minus B, A plus B. So using this formula, we can write it as sine 6x minus sine 4x in one bracket, sine 6x plus sine 4x in another bracket. Okay? Now this is sine A minus sine B. So 2 sine A minus B, that is 6x minus 4x upon 2, and cos 6x plus 4x upon 2. Clear? Multiply with, now it is positive, so sine 6x plus 4x upon 2 into cos 6x minus 4x upon 2. Now when we solve, we get 2 sine 2x upon 2. Don't do these questions in your mind, otherwise you will get the wrong answers. Write each and every step. 10x by 2. Here we get 2 sine 10x by 2 cos 2x by 2. So we get 2 sin x cos 5x. Here we get 2 sin 5x cos x. Now we can arrange them. Okay? We can write in this way, rearrange them. 2 sin x cos x. Make this one group. Do you understand how will I make this? In another bracket, write 2 sin 5x cos 5x. We again regrouped it. Now we have a formula, sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. So using this formula, here we have x. So its answer becomes sin 2x. And here we have 5. So it becomes sin 10x. So which is the required answer? Now next question, question number 13. We have cos square 2x minus cos square 6x is equal to sine of 4x sine of 8x. Okay, now we have to solve this. Now here we can also write it again like this, cos 2x minus cos 6x. And again we write cos 2x plus cos 6x. A plus b, a minus b. Now use the formula of cos a minus cos b, cos a plus cos b. So we write minus 2 sine a plus b by 2, a minus b by 2. That is 2x plus 6x by 2. And sine 6x minus 2x by 2. No problem. And next 2 sine, cos 2x plus 6x by 2, cos a plus b by 2, and cos a minus b by 2. That means 6x minus 2x upon 2. I think concept is clear because I told you earlier the formula. So we get minus 2 sine of 8x by 2, that means sine 4x. I can now write directly. Now sine 3x by 2. Here we have 2 cos 4x and cos 6 minus 2, 4 by 2, that is 2x. Four x by 2, that means 2x. And here also we get cos 2x. Okay. Now we can again adjust in the same way. That means 2 sine 2x cos 2x. We can take minus sign outside. 2 cos 4x sine 4x. In the same method. So what we get? Minus 2. Sorry, not 2. We have 2x. So we write sine 4x. And here we write sine 4 to the 8x. So one thing here I explain you there's a problem of minus sign. Don't put this minus sign over here. You use in this method because it creates a lot of okay. See, here you write in this way. We have a minus b. So we write 6x minus 2x. Sorry, again I have written wrong. 2x minus 6x. So we get minus 2x. इधर बुला लो फ्रेंड्स, इधर बुलाओ, कोई बाहर है इधर बुला लो. Similarly, here we can write two x minus 6x. Here we get minus 2x. And here we get a sign of minus. So this is minus, and when we solve this, minus minus plus. So it becomes plus. Now next question we have, stop talking. We have a question, sine 2x plus 2 sine 4x plus sine 6x, which is equals to 4 cos square x sine 4x. This is the question which we have to solve now. Now you can see that there are a lot of numbers which we have to solve. So we have to group one by one. Okay. So it is preferable to make this and this in a group. So we grouped like this, sine 2x plus sine 6x. And another group we can take 2 sine 4x. Now when we make the group of these two, it becomes sine A plus sine B. And the formula we used over here, 2 sine A plus B by 2. That means 6x plus 2x by 2. And cos 6x. Now here, 2x is A. So we don't write 6x. We write 2x minus 6x, as which was given in the question, over x, plus 2 sine 4x. Now after that we have to solve this, and when we have to solve this we get 2 sine 8x by 2. Another number we get cos of minus 4x by 2 plus 2 sine 4x. Clear? Now after that it becomes 2 sine 4x cos minus 2x plus 2 sine 4x. Now you can see over here 2 sine 4x is same in both the cases. So we can take out the common 2 sine 4x and we get cos of minus 2x plus 1, and we get, when we convert it, we get 2 sine 4x, 2 cos square x minus 1 because cos minus theta is plus theta and plus 1. It is get cancelled. So when we solve this, we get to 2s are 4 cos square x sine 4x. Now in the next lecture I will tell you something more.